What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Sim Park Observer. This is Jason. I'm here to play, observe, and review all things Sim Park related. Welcome back. Okay, so we're back into RCTW now, and I'm here to basically show you guys some things that I think is still kind of messed up with the game. If you guys are aware, there was a alpha post number 3, I think that's what they're calling it nowadays, that had some releases on it that showed some slight improvements to the game, but there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, and I'm sure you guys all agree. I've created this little park here. This was all my own little creation. I started from a flat piece of land, and just wanted to kind of dive in and show you guys some of the things that I'm kind of observing. The game's paused right now for a good reason. You can see, like, from a distance, the Peeps actually look, pretty decent, at least from behind. It looks like real people waiting for a line to get on the merry-go-round. Very serene, calm, peaceful. But when you start zooming into the Peeps, there's a few things that are a little bit wrong. Let me show you why. I'm going to kind of turn around here and go back down to the main street and show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's start off with this little guy. I'm going to call this the broken arm syndrome. You'll notice that a lot of Peeps in your park will be carrying themselves around and walking funny and carrying their arm. Every time I'm pretty sure it's their right arm. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if they're sick or if they hurt themselves on a ride. It doesn't make much sense as far as why they're carrying themselves that way. And when I click on them and look at the thoughts, I haven't been able to figure out why it is they're feeling that way. But I just thought it's really interesting that some of them have that sort of animation when they walk. I'm not sure if that's a glitch that Atari is aware of, but yeah, it needs to be fixed. You'll see it a few other times in this video, but we'll also look at this little guy right here. There's so many things wrong with this kiddo. It appears he may have to go to the bathroom. He's not feeling well, and I'm pretty sure that's a balloon that he's dragging on the ground there. We'll come back to him in a minute when I'm finished looking at all the other observations here, but I don't think that's supposed to be that way. Clearly, he's supposed to be holding that up in the air, but apparently when he has to go to the bathroom, it's dragging on the ground and clipping into the concrete there. We're going to scroll back down over here. There's a little girl running, and I'm not sure why the draw distance on these things are disappearing, because you see that woman just, like, pops in and pops out. I've got my computer on the highest settings for this game right now, so it shouldn't be doing that. It should be keeping everybody in the distance and at least blurring them out a little bit, but they are clearly disappearing when I get too far away. There's even some more people down here, and you'll see that when I get closer, they pop into frame. And these are more broken arm syndrome people right here. There's one lady right here, and there's another guy right over here. Yeah. He's got some issues. So anyway, that's problem number 1. Let's go down here a little bit further, and I'm going to show you some other problems I noticed with the Peeps, at least. This is just a couple of things in the series of things that I'm going to cover on this video. You'll see here that there's some Peeps that are supposedly sitting on benches. Not quite, though. He's got some really strong leg muscles there. They said that one of the things that they improved on this next release was the fact that they've improved how Peeps sit on benches and hold things, but obviously there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, and I know that they're doing their best, and I just feel that if you're going to say that improvements have been made, let's actually see some improvements. This one I thought was really interesting, because if you look at it from this angle, this picture is just a little too wrong. That should not be happening like that. I mean, this person sitting in the kid's lap, and then there's a puddle of something on the ground there. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be some vomit from a ride, but regardless, I mean, you caption this picture right here. That's just I should probably have a contest on my Facebook page. Capture this contest. Then anyway, you can kind of see that yeah, they're not sitting in the right position, and yeah, let's get it fixed, guys. Come on, this is crazy. Moving on down the line, for the most part, you can see that when the Peeps are in the line, they tend to avoid each other, but there are some clipping issues. As you can see, you get some pretty monstrosity creations here. I mean, this Mohawk red striped creature here with 4 legs. I don't even know what to think of that. She's having a good time, but he looks miserable because he's obviously mutated into her. You can just have a lot of fun just watching these and just talking about them for hours. I think there's another one right over here that I saw earlier in this line for the roller coaster. I think it's over here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Forget it. We'll skip that one. But you guys get the idea that there is just some clipping issues with people like sitting next to each other. Here's some more. There's another broken arm lady. There's a kid that wants to go to the bathroom, but apparently it's more important to go on the ride than it is to take a leak. What else do we got over here? Let's see. This guy is bringing a soda off the ride. More vomit. Actually, that looks more like vomit than the other stuff did. The other stuff looked like there was a bladder issue. That actually looks like throw up because it actually looks kind of chunky. Another bathroom victim there, and let's go into my little food court over here. Now, here's another thing that I've noticed that's an issue. There are some peeps that walk around carrying things in one hand, but their other hand, specifically their right hand or their right arm, they've got it kind of crooked out like that, like they're holding something, but there's nothing there. It makes me think that maybe they bought a souvenir, but the souvenir is not showing up in their arm. I'm not sure if that's a known issue or if that's something that is a new issue, but it happens all around. And, of course, over here you can see another peep just kind of, sitting, defying the laws of gravity. And, here's another one that's looks like they're carrying something, but not carrying anything at all. And I'm not sure. I haven't seen this one in a while, but the janitors and even the mechanics, when they came out of their houses initially, they weren't actually walking. They were just kind of like floating, standing stiff as a board and just, scooting along the ground without actually moving their legs or arms. It was really creepy. I wish I had some video of it, but unfortunately I wasn't able to capture it again since I saw it the first time. But that's another issue. And the reason I'm kind of mentioning all this stuff while the game is paused, this is something that I actually intend to upload to the Atari forums just to kind of let them know of the things that I'm noticing that are still issues with this game as it currently stands. They may know about a lot of this stuff, but this is the best way that I know how to actually report issues that are happening with the game. So I hope they appreciate it. I hope you guys appreciate it too. Maybe you're saying the same things that I am, maybe you're not, but you can obviously see that it's happening in game here. A couple more as a broken arm syndrome, and there's a little girl has to go to the bathroom. My bathroom's right over here, so that's probably more feasible. Like this one actually has to go, and they're actually heading in the right direction. So hey, good for you. We got a couple more peeps that are. It looks like they're in an invisible car heading to the bathroom. You take the left, you take the right. Okay, we'll cover it. Go. Anyway, I thought that's just funny. All right, so what else do we got? We got, let's see, garbage on the ground. Oh, yeah, here we go. This one looks beautiful. We have got some more clipping issues. This person is walking into these two people sitting in the middle of the air, and these people are sitting in each other. They're not sitting on each other. They are sitting in each other. Let's see if I can get a better shot of this so you guys can see. This is just ridiculous. It's just she looks like she's actually trying to merge herself in with them using her arm, and I don't even know what to think of this. This is like some kind of this is like something out of Total Recall. It's like the mutant shop here, and maybe she's a psychic and trying to read their future or something. This is ridiculous. So anyway, that's the issues that I see with the Peeps, you guys. I mean, obviously that there's probably a lot more issues. I'm pretty sure that over here on the ride, I saw other Peeps that were not really holding on to things very well. You can see here that their hands are still kind of open and not really holding onto the pole very well. That guy's doing the same thing. It's just a lot of just technical problems that they got to, iron out. I mean, in general, I don't know. I think the game looks great. I think it looks pretty. So far, I had some issues with it, but now I'm kind of getting more comfortable with it, and it's starting to fit into place. But the more that I work in it, the more issues that I see, and the more I think needs to be reported. I'm going to go ahead and hit play here so we can kind of just take a... Actually, I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to give you guys an example of what this kid was looking like when he's walking. Here's play. Yeah, he's clearly got some problems. And here's the broken arm syndrome. Not only do they have broken arms, but apparently they limp too. I'm not sure why that is, but maybe the ride beat them up and they got hurt too much. And why is this kid all by himself? Where's his parents at? These are all questions that we want to know. And this person's angry. You know what? I'm going to pause it and try to find out why she's angry. I guess Berry Cute One will have to do for now. Yeah, well, I guess it will because you decided to buy it and you're angry about it. This giant teddy bear from Berry Cute One is surprisingly good value. Tickets to Tycoon Park are surprisingly good. So they're mostly happy, but they're unhappy with Berry Cute One because it's okay for now. Maybe I need to increase the quality of the souvenirs from that shop in order to make it better. Who knows? Then we got some kind of emo girl here, very depressed and in an amusement park. Clearly not the happiest place on earth. And I think I heard some moaning and wailing here. Maybe this is hell. Who knows? We got a guy here eating a hamburger, and his arm is on an invisible floating armrest, apparently. It's that invisible souvenir issue that I think I was mentioning earlier. Oh, you know what I'd like to see? On my roller coaster over here. And by the way, this actually turned out pretty well, this roller coaster. I'd like to see what the Peeps look like on the trains. Let's see. We got somebody that's got their heads down. You know, for the most part, they're holding on pretty good. They got some arms up, hands in the air. And yeah, it doesn't look too bad. That's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I figured we'd have as much issues on this one as we did with the roller coaster, or the merry-go-round, that is, but that actually doesn't look too bad. So we're going to leave that one alone and say that good job, Atari, good job. Hey, janitors are doing a good job, too. Check it out. They're sweeping up all the garbage and the puke. Way to go. All right, back to playing here. And, yeah, I think that's really about all we got to report on the Peeps, guys. And that's probably it for this particular video. I'm going to have a couple other videos in store for you as far as problems with object placement, coaster building, and I think also, what else? Ride placement? Oh, paths. Oh, there's some issues with some paths that I would like to try to figure out and report to Atari to get them to hopefully fix on the next release. So, in the meantime, guys, if you found this video helpful, friendly, funny, if you hated it, let me know. I'd love your feedback. If you haven't done so already, give this video a like, subscribe, and until next time, guys, happy building and keep it loopy.